Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Everyday Faith, day 19. Hope you guys are doing awesome today as we jump in to a quote today from Craig Keener. He's a New Testament professor and author, and I love this quote, and I want to tell y'all what I related it to, and y'all may completely disagree, but it was what I was able to kind of take from this. The quote says this: "We should know and celebrate God with our whole person. While too many Christians neglect to serve God with the mind, others cultivate only their minds and neglect the emotional aspects of worship." And the only practical thing I can compare this to as a man is when we're pursuing a woman, when we're courting a woman. We are on our best behavior. We are putting them first. We are making sure that they are taken care of. We are giving them everything we've got. I don't want to say to impress them, but to impress them, to get them to fall in love with us. And what if we pursue Jesus like that? And I know the majority of our audience is women, and you may not be the pursuer in those relationships, but figure out something it can be for you. What if I pursued Jesus like I had pursued Rachel? Where I was on my best. I was after her all the time. For 10 years I chased her, and that's a completely different story. But I wasn't going to stop. I continued to pursue, and I continue to this day to pursue. And no, I do not worship the ground Rachel walks on. But man, if I had to be real with myself, I've probably given her more of my person many times in my life than I have Jesus. We should know and celebrate God with our whole person. While too many Christians neglect to serve God with their mind, others cultivate only their minds and neglect the emotional aspects of worship. Are you giving your whole to Jesus on a daily basis? Again, that's the only thing I can compare it to, and y'all may think that's absolutely crazy, but to me, I'm like, man, when you're courting somebody, when you're chasing somebody, you give them everything you've got. You give them your best. Maybe for someone it's a sport. Maybe it's a sport you're trying to get better at, and you wake up early to do it. You go to practice. You work hard. You work when you're not even supposed to be working at it. All the time you go after it. You give it your whole. But how many of us are doing that for Jesus? Maybe it's a hobby of yours. You give it everything you've got. You wake up early to do it. How many of us are doing that with Jesus? I know I don't all too often. I give a lot of other things my whole. My family, my wife, friends. And I need to be better at celebrating God with all that I have. Guys, be blessed. Have a great day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.